Yo everybody, welcome back to a special video on the channel today. We're going to be covering a legendary series that's about to make its grand return this weekend. Dragon Quest Dai, baby. And why you should tune in on Saturday to watch it. Let's jam. So to start out, let's answer the question. What is Dragon Quest? Well, Dragon Quest is a huge RPG franchise that is very popular in Japan. The series is well known for being the first JRPG and has set the standard for how JRPGs were made at the time. Dragon Quest has been very successful with 11 mainline games, plenty of spin-offs, and even characters to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although Dragon Quest is mainly known for the games, there are plenty of other media including anime, manga, and different merch, and this is where Dragon Quest Dai comes in. Dragon Quest Dai started out as a serialized manga in Weekly Shonen Jump in 1989 and ran until 1996. It is a spin-off manga of the Dragon Quest series, although many things in the series are different from the games. For starters, while the art is similar in style, it is not drawn by Akira Toriyama, the series artist, but is drawn by Yusaku Shibata and is written by Riku Sanjo. The series uses the monsters from the game, but other than that, the story and everything else is completely original. Dragon Quest Dai is different from how the Dragon Quest games are. Instead of dungeon crawling, Dai is more focused on the battle shonen aspect. There are many places that Dai explores, but also many monsters to defeat. You won't see dungeon crawling that often. This change from the games may seem like a bit of a detriment, but it actually works in the series' favor. Dai's strongest aspects are its incredible story, strong characters, and its amazing fights. Like many of the great shonen before it, Dai excels in all those aspects and will keep you at the edge of your seat for weeks to come. If you're a fan of the games, the references to the series will get you hooked, and if you're a fan of old school shonen like Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star, and Saint Seiya, this show is especially for you. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the story and characters. Don't worry though, there'll be no spoilers in this video. As I said before, although it takes a few elements from the games, Dragon Quest Dai's story is completely original. The story is about a young boy named Dai, who was born and raised on an island of monsters. When the Demon King returns after being defeated years ago, the monsters around the world begin to fall under his control, including the monsters on Dai's island. Luckily, Dai and his monster friends are saved by Avon, the warrior who defeated the Demon King before, and began to train under him in order to prepare for the fights against the returning Demon King and his legions. Dai is joined by the disciples of Avon, Pop and Marm. Pop is a cowardly hero, but becomes braver as the adventure continues. He is a mage who uses different elemental spells with his magic rod, mostly fire attacks. Marm is also a mage, but in a different way. She uses her gun to shoot magic spells, which most of them end up being healing spells, which is what she specializes in. I also can't forget about Leona, a princess who is a sage in training and learning from Avon, and she also helps out Dai on his quest. Our heroes level up and gain strength and new abilities similar to how it is in the games, along with using different classes, so those aspects are also brought over. It's great to see what strategies characters will come up with in these different fights, and especially when they team up. Dai and Pop especially, which it's great that they do that because it's needed, especially for these villains our heroes face. I won't go over all of them, but only some of the ones that appear early on. The big one you will see is the Demon King Hadlar. This is the Demon King Avon fought and defeated in the past. He of course wants revenge and will do anything to attain it. What makes Hadlar very interesting is, like the heroes, he also levels up throughout the story and becomes more of a monster to combat our heroes. He also works alongside his generals, two of them being Crocodile and Honeycomb. I won't go into them because of spoilers, but they are also a threat and some of the best villains in the show. There are more generals, including the mysterious and powerful Baron, but you'll have to watch the show to find out more about them. I will say though, behind all these villains is a bigger one that's pulling everything by the strings. That villain is the Demon Lord Vern. Like I said, I can't get into him because of spoilers, but since he is on the poster, I might as well mention him. And this dude, he's no one to mess with. But back on the story itself, it has many great fights, but also includes many mysteries of the world, including Dai himself. In the beginning, when Dai begins to struggle or gets angry in a fight, a mark appears above his head that gives him immense power. The origins of this are unknown, and Dai begins to understand it the more he uses it. And for some reason, certain characters fear or are shocked by that mark. The truth behind it will be unveiled in the adventure. In this way, you can kind of compare Dai to Gohan from Dragon Ball. A young kid who has so much untapped potential. Again, this takes aspects from many shonen, but it does things in its own unique way. And with the Dragon Quest elements alongside it, this combines to make a really great series. Oh, and I guess you're wondering about the slimes. Well, Dai has a slime friend named Gnome. He's special. I won't go into him that much, but he's a real pal. I wish I could say more about the series, but I want to wait a bit longer until the anime covers some of the arcs. There was an original anime for Dai, but it only covered the first 100 chapters and did not finish the story from the manga. I've read the manga in its entirety multiple times, and I can say that it's not only one of the best shonen I've read, but one of the best manga in general. And I think it should be brought up in discussions among series like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, and even My Hero. It just needs that push and recognition, which the new anime will do. The new anime is going to cover the entire story and bring in some incredible animation. Some of the previews we've seen so far have been amazing, and Toei is pulling out its top staff for this, which if you're watching One Piece right now, you already know what's up with that. For the past few years, Dragon Quest has had a big resurgence in popularity in the West and worldwide. I talked about Smash Bros, but Dai even managed to get into Jump Force, a Shonen Jump crossover game which he rarely appears and stuff like that. With these things, it seems that the push for Dragon Quest is why we got the anime back, and I couldn't be more excited for this to come out this year. Dragon Quest Dai will air this Saturday, October 3rd, and will be on Crunchyroll first, so you can watch it there. I will be covering every episode that comes out because I want more people to get into the series and enjoy it like I have. So make sure you click that subscribe button because we're all about to be on this Dragon Quest Dai hype train. If you never got into Dragon Quest and want to watch the new anime, you can watch without playing the games, but I still suggest you getting them because they're great. And also pick up Jump Force and play as Dai if you want to do that too. But if you are a Dragon Quest fan, you need to watch this. If you love shonen, you need to watch this. Hell, if you're a fan of anime in general, you need to watch this. It is Dragon Quest Dai season, and it's time to ride this wave. Thanks for watching the video, everybody, and go watch Dragon Quest Dai. Play a Dragon Quest game. Play Dai and Jump Force. Play something Dragon Quest, and be there Saturday to watch Dragon Quest Dai on Crunchyroll. See ya, and don't forget, you gotta believe.